That one's the longer one. Okay. Your hands are bound together. So as your lives and your spirits are joined in a union of love and trust. The bond of marriage is not formed by these cords, rather than the vows you're about to make. Above you are the stars, below you is the earth. Like the stars, your love should be constant source of light. And like the earth, the firm foundation to which it grows. The cord actually has some charms on it, which is very special meaning to you and to your hearts bound by love. There's a deer antler for Artemis, gentleness and unconditional love. There's a rose for Farti, I'm going to say that wrong probably, represents the goddess of love, beauty, and desire. There's peacock flower feathers. It's for Hera. It's royalty and goddess protector of marriage. And then there's also charms that represent Matthew. And it's the eye of the Horus. I'm not sure which one it is. Look. Okay. Which represents protection, health, and restoring. And there's thistles. Represent devotion, bravery, determination, and strength. All these represent what marriage is made of. May we bless these hands this day. May you always hold each other. May you have the strength to hang on during storms of stress and darkness. May we remain tender and gentle as they nurture each other. May you build relationships found in your love, rich and caring. And may these hands be healer, protector, shelter, and guide for each of you. In this belief, there is 4 cardinal directions: east, south, west, and north. It is according to this belief that we align ourselves with these elements. Each of these blessings from the 4 cardinal directions emphasizes the things that help build a happy and successful union. Bless this union of gifts from the east, the element of air, the openness and breath, communication of the heart, and purity of the mind and body. From the east, you receive the gift of new beginning with each rising sun, and understand that each day is a new opportunity for growth. Blessed be the union of the gifts of the south, the elements of fire, the energy, the passion, creativity, and the warmth of a loving home. From the fire within, generate a light, which you share one another, even in the darkness times. Bless this union, the gifts of west, the elements of water, for the capacity to fill your emotions with this marriage and offer absolute trust to one another, and to vow to keep your hearts open in sorrow as well as in joy. Blessed be the union of the gifts of the north, the elements of earth, and provide security. The earth will feed and enrich you and help you build a stable home which you always return to. The heart honors spirit in the form of love and flows in abundance between you, within you, and around you. So now I know you've written your personal vows, so I'm going to keep you wrapped.
Okay.
So you want to go first?
Yes.
I'll go first.
You want to go first?
Yeah.
Okay. Here's yours. And I'm going to step away so you can do that.
Can we be unwrapped?
Not yet.
Okay.
Nope.
This might be a little difficult.
It's going to be a little.
Nah, we got it.
You
You got it?
Yes.
I'm going to open yours so you
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Hey, Boo Bear. I want to start off by thanking you. Thank you for loving me fully and unconditionally. Thank you for being kind, patient, and unwavering in your love. Thank you for taking the time to understand me, even when it seemed impossible to. Thank you for always supporting me. Thank you for inspiring me to better myself and improve every day. Thank you for blessing me with Fifi. And most importantly, Most importantly. There we go. Thank you for being yourself, because loving you is the easiest thing that I've ever had the pleasure of doing. Now for my vows. I vow to love and cherish you for the rest of our lives. I vow to always remain faithful to you and to respect you. I vow to forever be your protector. I vow to support your hopes and dreams every single day. I vow to stay with you throughout the highest highs and the lowest lows. I vow to always put you first. I vow to supply you with back rubs and scratchies whenever you request them. I vow to always laugh at your jokes. I vow to never leave the house without giving you a kiss. I vow to always remind you how good at Smite you are. And lastly, I vow to continually work on myself to be the best husband and father that I can be. There's one more. Nicole, I never believed in soulmates until I met you, and our stars collided. My biggest accomplishment in my life so far has been growing our relationship and family together. And I am truly excited to see where our life takes us next. And no matter where it takes us, it will forever be home as long as you are there with me. I love you and will love you always.
Oops, one page before that.
Yeah. Pooh Bear.
Oh, we started the same way.
When you look up the definition of soulmate, you can find many different definitions. A soulmate can be defined as an ideal partner or someone's other half. Zeus, who felt threatened by human beings that seemed too powerful, split them apart so they must spend the rest of their days looking for each other. Others theorize that soulmates were formed from the same star in the beginning of the universe. The star exploded, and over time, our atoms found a way to each other again. Or, as 11-time Grammy Award-winning singer-songwriter Taylor Swift wrote in her hit song Invisible String, isn't it just so pretty to think all along there was some invisible string tying you to me? Pooh Bear, you are my soulmate. You're the love of my life and my best friend. You're my home, my foundation, my personal heater and weighted blanket. When we had our first date at the Chipotle across from Library West, now over 4 years ago, I definitely did not think I was sitting across from the man that I now could not fathom life without. But today, as you stand in front of me as my partner and my husband, the person who soothes my anxieties and holds my hand, and with you I am not only ready but excited for our future together. You're the sweetest, most caring and loving doggy dad that has ever existed. In the same way that I am thankful to have found her soulmate, I know Fifi feels the same way. When she lays her head on your chest and crushes you with her entire body weight, I hope you know that she loves you with her entire heart and that we are all three soulmates. I promise to always support you and to always take care of you. I promise to be by your side in sickness and in health, and to be your personal doctor when you need me. I promise to never let you feel alone and to never let you feel like you don't have a home to return to. I promise to always support you and your dreams and your career, even though that means I have to listen to you talk about traffic for the rest of my life. I promise to remind you of how handsome you are, how funny you are, and how little common sense you have sometimes. I promise to love you unconditionally and fully with every cell in my body. We are 2 or 3, because Fifi's over there, soulmates from the same star, and that's how I recognized you as home. I love you with my entire heart, and I'm so excited to call you my husband.
Beautiful.
That was good. Okay, before I take the cords off, look at the cords. Bless these hands that see before you this day. May they always reach out with love, gentleness, and respect. May they build a loving relationship that lasts a lifetime. May they always be held by one another. If you follow these words in a secret binding, your hands will heal, protect, shelter, and guide. Now I remove the cords, but remember that the knot is a lasting symbol of your binding and commitment and binding all your promises. Okay? Let's see if I can do this without breaking. Okay, I'm going to take these over. I'm going to knot them here. Okay. I'll make the knot prettier later.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
I know they're in.
You'll have to read Fifi's at the altar.
Huh?
To
That's
Fifi.
okay.
He had vows to Fifi, but she is getting scratches from other people instead.
There you go. And now we can take some more pictures, but you can kiss if you want to. Do you want a picture with your knot?
I can't help it.
And break.
You may be seated. Family and friends, we welcome you today to witness the marriage of Matthew and Nicole. And what a beautiful day this is. You have shared and contributed to their lives in the past, and by witnessing their marriage ceremony today, Matthew and Nicole ask that you share in their future. Marriage is a promise made in the hearts of two people who love each other. It takes a lifetime to fulfill. Within the circle of its love, marriage encompasses all of life's most important relationships. A husband and wife are each other's lover, teacher, listener, critic, and best friend. It is into this state that Matthew and Nicole wish to enter. Matthew and Nicole, may you always feel the happiness you celebrate today. May the sun always shine brightly upon your lives, May you be there for each other through your journey, come what may. May you wake up every morning with a smile on your face. And may you always find delight in every close embrace, for you have finally found the love that you have waited for. Matthew and Nicole, the vows you are about to exchange will join your lives. You both bring individual strengths and weaknesses to this marriage, and as you stand together as a married couple, may you complement each other and fulfill what each other needs as your love and commitment continue to deepen throughout your married life. Matthew, do you take Nicole to be your wife? Will you love, honor, and cherish her in good times and in bad? And do you promise to be true to her so long as you both shall live?
I do.
And Nicole, do you take Matthew to be your husband? Will you love, honor, and cherish him in good times and in bad? And do you promise to stay true to him for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Do we have rings?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. The wedding rings are symbols of the vows taken. They're circles of unending faith and commitment, perfect in form. They represent the journey, a long journey together, filled with wonder, surprises, laughter, tears, celebration, grief, and joy. May these rings seal your vows of marriage to one another. Here you go. Matthew, as a symbol of your love to one another, place your ring on Nicole's finger and repeat after me. Nicole, with this ring,
Nicole, with this ring,
I thee wed.
I thee wed.
I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as I give you my love.
as I give you my love.
It is a symbol
It is a symbol
of the strength and trust I hold in you.
of the strength and trust I hold in you.
And Nicole, as a symbol of your love to one another, place your ring on Matthew's finger and repeat after me.
Further.
Matthew, with this ring,
Matthew, with this ring,
I thee wed.
I thee wed.
I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as I give you my love.
as I give you my love.
It is a symbol
It is a symbol
of the strength
of the strength
and trust I hold in you.
and trust I hold in you. That was a lot.
May your home be filled with laughter and the warm embrace of a summer day. May you find peacefulness and beauty, challenge and satisfaction, humor and insight, healing and renewal, love and wisdom, as in a quiet heart. Most important, may you always feel that what you have together is enough. You have just given your hearts completely to one another. From this day forward, your lives are intertwined and nothing will ever separate you. Having witnessed the vows you have made to one another, by the joining of your hands and the exchanging of your rings, and by the virtue of the authority vested in me by the state of Florida, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Congratulations, Matthew. You may kiss your bride. It is my privilege to be the first to introduce to you Mr. and Mrs. Knight.
Left to right foot. Left to right foot. For going. Left. Oh, okay. Okay, let's go. That's right.
Madison Barn by Taylor Swift, First Dance as Husband and Wife. Congratulations, guys. All right.
How are we doing tonight? Alright, I'd like to thank Matt and Nicole for inviting me to your beautiful venue here. I've actually got the speech in my pocket. Oh, it'd be a good idea to bring that out now. Oh, now you guys can actually hear me. Okay. Also, I'd like to thank everyone that has put effort into making this a very successful event. This is a beautiful place, and I'm humbled to be here. I'm humbled to give you this speech to this beautiful bride and groom.
My cousin Dan!
Thanks, Christina. For anyone unfamiliar with me, my name is Daniel. I'm Matt's twin brother.
I know, mention that.
And, a few days ago, Matt gave me a challenge. He told me that my speech would never make him cry. Alright? So, there's going to be one simple goal for this speech.
We gotta
Make everyone cry as much as possible. Knowing Matt, this will be a challenge, even though he did cry a little bit earlier, but I'm going to try to double that. But I won't back down from challenging. We'll start off easy with a childhood story. Attempt number 1. As you can all clearly see, Matt and I are twins. We were born 5 minutes apart, so technically I'm his older brother. Well, when I was born, I had a condition where my lungs inhaled debris, and I had to stay in the hospital for an additional 11 days. As the story was told by my parents, because I was a kid.
In other words, you guys are full of shit.
When I came home from the hospital after the 11 days and I was reunited with Matthew, I held on to him so tightly that he began to pull away from me. I held on so tightly that my parents had to buy me a doll to hold in place with my brother. Buddy the doll. Any tears yet?
You have to try harder than that.
Just getting started. Fast forward a few years, now we're around 5 or 6 years old. Being the older brother, I've always been very protective of Matthew. He was always the more adventurous one, and I would have to make sure he doesn't harm himself. Well, I began having these very vivid dreams where Matt would be on the edge of a dock and fall into the water. I must have had this dream 100 times because it felt real, and I always would wake up and go check to see if he was still there. Of course he was, but that didn't stop me from checking every time that I had a dream. No tears?
A little closer.
You look bored. Alright, it's going to be the last attempt. I'm going to try one more time. And we'll see if we get to this. Matt and I were inseparable growing up. We did everything together. Even if we had no one else, at least we had each other. Matt and I graduated college back in 2019 from the University of Florida. We shared an apartment, and shortly after graduation, Matt told me that he would be moving to Tampa for a full-time engineering position. I was excited for him, but at the same time I was upset. Because I didn't want him to leave, and I was concerned about how he was going to navigate his new life. But the one thing that gave me hope was knowing that he had Nicole there. From the moment I met her, I knew Nikki had my brother's best interest at heart. Over these last few years, even through COVID, I knew I could rely on her to keep Matt safe and be there for him when things got rough. And that's what allows me to sleep at night when I can't be there to check on him like I've been able to through all these years. Now she's the one checking on him in the middle of the night to make sure he's still there. I love you both very much, and I love Fifi too. So let's all raise our glasses and wish you a long, healthy, and happy marriage. Thank you all, and go Gators. Alright, thank you.
Thanks, Dan. I'll have childhood stories. Like yeah, Matt and Nikki and Matt a little later in life. Sorry I can't tell you about, being in the womb with you. My bad. Alright, so to start off, I'm not great at speeches. I hate public speaking, but I'm really here as the maid of honor for Nikki. Matt Matt is also one of my best friends, but I'm really here per obligation. So I'm giving it my best shot. So I hope everyone laughs with me a little bit. Thanks. So when I started the speech, I actually called my older sister because I told her I hadn't been to a wedding since I was 12. So what does the maid of honor even say? Because I feel like when you were 12 years old and you went to a wedding, you were drinking Shirley Temples and you were not paying attention to any of the speeches. So here's a little guidebook she gave me. She said, first, you share a memory about the bride. If you know the groom, you share a memory about the groom. You share a memory of them together. Everyone in the crowd laughs. You're really proud of yourself because you gave a really good speech. And then you say how these two lovely people will be meant to be together for the rest of their lives and have a long, happy life together. So that's my speech. I hope you all enjoyed it. But no, in all seriousness, I do have some memories, so I'd like to share those. So Nicole and I became friends at freshman orientation, I believe June 2015. Oh, we dated ourselves. We were sitting next to each other in this orientation, and we had to give each other the icebreaker question. So like, where are you from? What do you do? Things like that. And we actually found out we had a lot in common. So we both are Polish. We both actually lived 10 minutes away from each other and never knew each other for 18 years. Crazy, Clearwater babies. And we both didn't do the assigned summer reading. That, what a duo we are. Also that day, we were told by a professor that we were each other's competition, and if we didn't do the assigned summer reading, we wouldn't get into medical school. Go UF. Go Gators, right? Joke's on that professor because Nikki's going to medical school this fall, so everyone give her a round of applause for that. We don't need to talk about me, I'm not going, but it's okay. With Matt, I actually met Matt through Nikki, of course, but we really began to foster our own relationship and our own friendship. Okay, don't make that face, please. So we play a lot of video games together. We actually work in very similar fields, and we've gotten really close over the last 2 years, so I want to say that I really appreciate you a lot, and that you're here to take care of Nikki going forward, because that's a tough thing for me to give up. And I really appreciate that over the last 2 years of playing Smite together, I control and you can carry me. So thank you all for that. But of course, now we can talk about the lovely couple together. I remember when Nikki first started dating Matt. Nikki was actually planning on being single for a while. So she was just, figuring it all out as we do in college. And after her first date with Matt, I asked her, so, is there going to be a second? And she said, I don't know. And I was like, why? Like, what's wrong? And I asked her, was there a good reason? And she said, no, the conversation was great. And he's really cute. And I really enjoyed his company. So I was like, okay, so you're going on a second date. Like, I don't understand why you're sabotaging yourself. And I'm really happy that that second date happened because obviously something really special happened. Maybe on the third one, I don't know, I wasn't there. But, okay, so we'll say third one was, I really didn't hear about the second one until later on, to be honest. But the big thing here is that I hope your future includes so many hours of Smite, so many more treats for Fifi, so much love between each other, and so much happiness that you can't even experience that within your lifetimes. I'm going to tear up a little bit. Nikki has truly become one of my best friends and one of my sisters. I only have one, so now I have two, since I've known her. And to see her be happy, healthy, wealthy, in the future, she's going to be a doctor, y'all, is really special for me because we've been through so much together. I want you to know that marriage is a partnership, and it's about open communication, patience, and sincerity. So it's so important for you to make sure that you give so much of each other to each other for the next however many years, your life has to offer. I wish you all the best in the next chapter of your life. I am so sorry I'm crying. I watched Nikki walk down the aisle and I was sobbing as much as Matt. I'm like, this is not my everybody raise your glasses. And we're gonna say na zdrowie to the happy couple. Na zdrowie! All right, and hags. All right, that's my speech.
By the way, the videographer's outside doing shout-outs on video. If you want to go out there, the videographer can get you on camera. We're doing shout-outs for those stores out there.
All right, there they go, cut the cake. Go ahead and cut out a small piece. And then put it on the plate in front of you. And then we'll have you break the small piece out for each of you to feed each other at the same time.
Did you pull it out and you're going to put it on the cake? Or not, on the plate, not cake?
ahead and cut out a couple small pieces.
Do you guys want separate? Or do you want to share? We can share. And you're each gonna take a bite. So you're gonna feed them, he's gonna feed you, and then you're gonna go.
Good job, guys. They each have one shoe. That's going to represent whoever they're going to answer the questions for. So I'm going to ask them a bunch of different questions. And you guys are going to find out a lot about them tonight. If you didn't already know. And they might find out a little bit about themselves as well. Something kind of fun to do here. First question. Who's the better cook? All right, we're in agreement. Who's the better driver? Who's the faster driver? All right, who talks more? Who's in charge of the remote control? All right, who's on their phone more? That's a tough one to go with them. They're throwing each other up. Okay, who's most likely to get lost? All right, who wears the pants in the family? Yeah, but Dan, you wear the pants. She just tells you what color, right? All right, who's the better dancer? Who made the first move? Are you guys seeing what I'm saying? Okay, so who said I love you first? Who's the most likely to wake up grumpy in the morning? Dan's not a morning person. Who's most likely to use all the hot water? Who spends most of the time in front of the mirror? Who's the better kisser? Who's most likely to be running late? Well, she's the fast driver, Dan, so that works out, right? All right, who steals the covers more?
It's Matt.
Matt, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Matt.
What was the question?
Last question was, who steals the covers more? Who's more likely to have friends with trauma? I just realized it's so funny why I was calling you in, because that's your twin. So you're like, you didn't tell me because you're so used to, like, you just let it go forever, and I'm like, the idiot up here, like, I'm so sorry. Dan, that was a good speech, by the way. Who has the wackiest family? Hey, Dan, you fall under that. Right. Who will be doing most of the yard work? Who's going to be doing most of the housework? Very traditional. Who says I love you the most in one day? Good answer. Matt's learning. Right. Who's in control of the finances? Who's most likely to eat dessert for breakfast? Now we got lots of extra cake, so you're good tomorrow.
Yeah.
Now that you're married, who's going to be the first to say not tonight, honey? Who's the first one to make up after a fight? Who's the one who started the fight in the first place? Same with me. All right, who spends more money? That was quick. Who will be the first to fall asleep tonight? And the last question, who do you love the most in the whole wide world? Good job, guys. All right, we are going to do
just a bouquet toss. Everybody else set, hands up in the air, we're gonna go post shot. Hands up like you're catching it. Smile, 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 pictures. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Nicole, please take good care of our boy Matt, and go Gators.
All right, Matt, Nicole, just want to say congratulations. Thanks for having me at your wedding. It's been a blast. I wish you guys all the best for your future, all the happiness, all the good times. Matt, you've been my boy since 2010. Seems so long. Doesn't seem real that you're getting married, but I'm super happy for you, super excited for both of y'all. Take care. Best of luck for you guys in the future. Go Gators and go Pokes.
All right, hey Matt, hey Nicole. Just wanted to say thank you guys for letting us come out here. We all had a great time tonight. I want Nicole to take good care of Matt. He's very well backed up by his boys here. And I want you guys to just know we all love you. We want you guys to be very successful. And I hope you guys have a happy marriage together.
Right. Hey Matt. Hey Nikki. Big fan. Thanks for having me out. It was great. Love you guys.
Hi, Nicole and Matt. I'm very happy to be at your wedding, and I was very excited for the whole ceremony, and I'm happy I got to spend the whole day with you. I love you guys so much, and I will never forget this. I love you. Bye.
Hey, Matt and Nicole, it's Dan. Congratulations on a happy, healthy marriage. It was a ton of fun tonight. And, say hi to Fifi for me as well.
Hey, Matt and Nicole, thank you so much for inviting me to your wedding and having such a special day. I hope y'all have many years together with much joy and laughter. Thank you.
Hi, honey. I love you, and I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you. Hope you had a good day, 'cause I really did. Thanks.
Hi, Nicole. I love you. Remember when everybody thought that we were twins or that I had a sister in high school, and everybody kept calling me Nicole, and I was like, who the heck is Nicole? And then I got on the bus one day, and there you were, and I was just kind of staring at you, and I was like, she kind of looks like me. And I was like, hey, is your name Nicole? Does anybody call you Charlie? And she goes, yeah, hi. And that's how we became best friends, and I love you, and I wish you a lifetime of happiness.
Okay, I already gave a speech, so I'm going to keep this brief. I hope y'all have a good life together. I have no idea what I'm saying, so I hope this is going to turn out okay. But Matt, you suck at Valorant, even though I love you. And Nikki, stop playing just hair on Smite because it's kind of annoying. Anyway, I love you guys. I'll literally talk to you tomorrow. Bye.
Hey Nicole, hey Matt, I just want to let you guys know, congratulations to you both. I'm very happy for the both of you. You guys are going to do amazing. You guys are going to live a long and happy life, and congratulations to the both of you again.
This is our YouTube channel.
Shout out from our YouTube channel to Nicole. Congrats.
Shout out. Congrats.
Yes. Like, subscribe, and follow their wedding.
Tweet us. Snapchat us.
All that. Congrats.
Yo, let's tell our stories real quick though. Like, when did you guys first meet Nicole? Like, when did you guys become friends?
Oh my gosh, I knew her since 8th grade, and don't let me even think about bringing up California girls. You know what I'm talking about.
Yo, that's crazy. I knew her since 6th grade, but we were 2 grades apart. Like, I was in 6th grade, she was in 8th grade when we first met. It was silkworm season. I don't know if you're from Florida, like the silkworms just hang from trees, from oak trees. And we made fun of my sister because we were like making her think that she had silkworms all over her. But she was like, what do you mean? What do you mean? And we were just clowning on her. That was the moment me and Nicole became friends, I swear. We're like bonding on clowning on my sister.
Beautiful.
And I'm her +1.
Yes, she got to meet.
Congrats.
Meet him today.
I'm here for it.
We love you, Nicole. Have a great night.
I love that you have a puppy and you named it Fifi. I love that you invited us to your wedding.
Good job.
Thank you for inviting us to such a special thing, and I hope you can see us again soon.
Words of wisdom from your wise old auntie. And you know I'm wise, and if you call me old, we're gonna have a talk. Nicole, it was very good to meet you, even though I didn't get to officially meet you until now. My advice for a happy marriage: be each other's best friend, communicate, talk. It's most important. Sometimes you scratch his back, sometimes he rubs your feet. Keep each other on a pedestal. Nobody's pedestal should be higher than the others. It's a give and take. And you may have been together a long time, but you're constantly growing and changing. So remember that is a communication, knowledge, learn, grow together. So who you are in the past is who you still are, but you're ever changing. So that's where it comes in the work. You have to continuously work at a relationship. Keep it happy, keep it fun, and love each other. Say goodnight. Even if you're angry, say goodnight. Even if you're angry, say goodbye. And even if you're angry, kiss each other when you come in and when you leave, and for no reason at all. Happy marriage, happy life.
Hi, honey. I love you. Oh shoot. Okay, go away. Go. You just ran by, honey. Okay. Now that you're not here anymore, I love you so much. Today was great. I don't know what else to say. I'll see you later, bestie. All right.